I'm the Youth and Schools Worker for Beeches Baptist Church, and it's great to be back for another week of hearing the story of Christmas. This week we're joined by another guest, and I'll let him explain who he is.
Why did this happen to me? Ask anybody in town and they'll tell you that I'm a pretty good guy. I worked really hard running the family carpentry business. I got engaged to a nice girl from a nice family. Everything was going great until I found out she was pregnant. It just didn't make sense. This wasn't like the Mary I knew. A girl with a family as great as hers doesn't go and do something like this. But then she came to me with this unbelievable story of an angel that came to her telling her that she was carrying the Messiah. And that she'd be a part of God's great plan. I would have thought she'd gone crazy, but even she sounded like she was having a really hard time believing what she was trying to tell me. Like it was the truth, but it was really hard to get it out, to explain it. Now, I know the law of Moses. It says a woman who's committed adultery needs to be stoned to death to pay back for the shame that she's brought back on her family. But I didn't want to see that happen to Mary. Her family had suffered enough as it is already with all this. So I decided that I'd break it off quietly to save the hassle and to no one would get hurt. But then the angel came to speak to me. I thought I was going crazy at this point. But the angel said that everything that Mary had said was true. This baby was the Messiah, and we were charged with its care. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a religious man. I believe that all the promises God has said will come true one day. But I didn't expect it to look like this. No one that I've told about this has believed me. If God was going to do things like this, don't you think he would have told people? Surely he would have told the religious leaders. Aren't they the ones who are supposed to know what God's thinking and what he's going to do? But instead, it's up to me, a simple carpenter, and my wife to help raise this child as our own. I have no idea what's going to happen, but deep down inside, I know it'll be okay and that everything will turn out all right. Somehow, God will make it work out.